Welcome to Season 1, Episode 1 of Traumatic Impact Outdoors. I'm Jared Smith, alongside with me Jordan Welch. We're going to do our best to bring you guys the most raw and pure hunts that we possibly can. We're just two normal, ordinary guys, have ordinary jobs, so we're going to show you ordinary hunts from ordinary people.
We're going to kick things off with spring turkey this year. We start scouting way early, about April. Start getting out there, just locating birds. We don't usually talk much. We just get out there and film them, find them, see them out in the field. We'll set up on them and just see what they're doing from day to day. We started, once we finally found some, we started looking at them. We spent a solid week and a half, 2 weeks watching these birds day in, day out, finding their same location every time. They come out the same path and whatnot. And but we spent a lot of time looking for birds, and a lot of it was on public land. We didn't do too much private land scouting. But we're going to kick things off with our spring turkey edition. So welcome to Traumatic Impact Outdoors.
It's April 29th. As you can see, those are the two birds we've been scouting. Well, Jared's been scouting for about 10 days now. Just like clockwork, they're all headed to bed. So hopefully in the morning, we'll get set up on them and tag us out a couple of birds.
Well, there were definitely some exciting moments during the preseason there as we got the pattern on a couple good longbeards. They were out on the game lands. We had them coming out every day, the same spot, when we thought we had them done.
Yeah, that's right. We our game plan was pretty rock solid, but as you're going to see here in a few moments, it took a turn for the worse.
Alright, it's Saturday, April 30th, 2016. Opening day of spring turkey. It's about 5:04 in the morning. We got out here super early. Make sure no one else can get out here in our spot. Got parked, getting our gear around, getting ready to go out to the woods and set up on these birds. We know exactly where they're coming out at. So hopefully we'll get down there, get set up, and just sit quiet for another hour and a half, 2 hours, and just see what happens. And hopefully they come right out the trail that they've been coming out. So we'll get the rest of our gear around and we'll get to it.
I tell you what, when Jared owl hooted and those birds cut him right off, he turned to me and he's like, they're really close. And they were. They had been roosting maybe 40, 45 yards behind us. So as long as they came out and followed the plan that they've been doing every day, things were going to get very interesting very quickly.
I don't think you can hear it on the video, but Jordan turned to me and whispered, I got birds coming down the trail. And I thought, that's it. Here we go. It's going to be perfect. It's game on. It was a game all right. One that we quickly found ourselves on the losing end.
soon as that hen came out, she caught sight of those decoys and started doing her alarm putts. Those birds, they were just gobbling just over the bank behind us. And in this video, it looks like we're calling to them every 3 seconds, but in reality, it's over a period of like 45 minutes. So just listen to these birds gobbling their heads off for us in this video.
These birds would hammer non-stop at us. It didn't matter if we were clucking, yelping, cutting, they just hammered every time we'd call. But they wouldn't seem to commit to this setup. So we decided that we were going to work on their jealous side. I gave a yelp, they gobbled, and Jordan would cut them off with just this sick Jake gobble. That really got these birds fired up.
Now, these birds started working away from us, so it's time for a game change. So we called an audible as we tried to circle around this group of birds.
Alright, so we set up in the field right where they're supposed to come out of. Had a decent sized hen walk out right in front of us. We thought we were done at that point. She started doing her alert putts and goofing off, but we had the gobblers right behind us, and they just wouldn't come any closer. So Jared would call with a hen, and do some yelps, and then I did my Jake gobble at them, and sounded right off, hoping that they would cut across and come out in front of us, but they kind of shut up for a few minutes and then went away from us. So we got up, decided to go above them towards the road, cut in the woods and see if we can't get in front of them and bring them out towards us. Got down into the woods, started calling, they wouldn't answer us. So then we thought we spooked them. So went a little bit further, called again, still no answer. Crept up over a little embankment, and there they were. They bolted up the hill. So we're gonna regroup, grab our decoys. We're gonna go up the road to the next pull off and run out this ridge, get out in front of them, drop down over and sit and wait and hope that they come across our path. So stay tuned.
Well, we got out here this morning just like we planned. We got right underneath those birds. When I owl hooted, they cut me off, and they were less than 50 yards away. I have no idea what happened. That hen came out. As soon as she saw those decoys, she started doing her alarm cuts, and after that, I think it was just game over from there on out. Like Jordan said earlier, we followed those birds around, tried to cut them off, and ended up bumping them. So we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go do some run and gun, see if we can't spark one. This just got hard.
Well, things don't always work out as planned. But as we said earlier, we're here to show you absolutely everything, from the good, the bad, even the ugly. We're hunting these birds on state game lands. They get called to a lot, they get scouted a lot, pre-season, during season. They hear and see just about everything there is in the book. So it can be quite difficult.
That's right. And while we didn't come away with a bird from this hunt, what we did come away with was some more knowledge and some great memories. Be sure to stay tuned for the next episode where we finally get a bird down on film. Be sure to like our page on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Traumatic Impact Outdoors. Until then, I'm Jared Smith.
I'm Jordan Welch.
Remember to be safe and good hunting.